let me switch it to here as well to use. And also to go with this, I have no touch for half an hour. I have to say these days it's really very enough in my city, because these days is temperature is really getting so, we change so much. Today is still getting a little bit hot and also sunny day, and also yesterday is still sunny day, and tomorrow is starting to rainy again. I have to say the weather, it feels like a little bit weird, so always prepare your thermometer to do that. And then putting it, always getting on the batteries. So let's just get to check and also get to feel with this. I have no touch for half thermometer that you can easily getting, and also testing with all of the temperature, which you can click it. And then always get the temperature in here. You will get 36.7 degrees. And also it is not going to touch on your skin directly. Then finally you can get with all of the batteries inside. You will get for two AAA batteries always inside there, and then finally get testing for it without touching on it. And also its range about it can up to 35 degrees to 42 degrees around, and also you can just get free its adjustment for it. The video with your gaming chair is always playing. So what do you mean the video with your, where is the video? I didn't play. Yeah, so I got a little bit confused. So you're looking at the storefront or some stuff like that. So that could always get into be like that's some sort of stuff all the time. So let's always get to check with this. I have no touch for half thermometer. It can become very easy and simple to always get to using with all of the batteries inside. And this one I have been overusing for half a year, and its battery can still get to work. I have ever just didn't change for anyone at all. To just get to using with this, I have no touch for half thermometer. That could always become very easy and also very nice to using in here. So below the stream, I don't know. I didn't play that, and I even did not get the video about the gaming chair. So maybe it's just staying here or with some stuff like that. I do not know. And let me move up to another one to use, and also getting with these iWork small portable charger. It's just a very small, and also I like it most because it can always bring like a little power bank about my iPhone together. And with my phone, it can, it can charge it like one time. So here we go. It's shaved. It's just like my lipstick. Yeah, here comes my lipstick as well. Just into this organizer box. It's almost like the same size. If you're not saying about the charging port, then finally you could think, yeah, both of these two maybe got a little bit too similar. So I have to say, on this one, at least my lipstick is not runny anymore, they say. So let's just get to check in here. Oops. And also get to using with this all around the time. It just have these iPhone chargers to just help you to always charging with your phone together, so that you could easily just plug it in here. And then here we go. Here we got to charging with it. Even it is just going to get on the opposite or always onto the top. It could always become very easy when you just need to play with it. It is not going to be very hard for you when you're every time to holding it up to just get to charge with your phone and also to charge with your iPad. These of both of them, it will just become very easy. What I like it most is all about with this case, you are holding it very tight. So every time I was wondering if it is still just in a good quality, that every time holding it on the top, and it still works very great. So I do not need to get it lost all around the time, and also I can just holding on it very easy. Do not need to take any cables about that, because my bag is really quite small. It's really not going to be bigger. You know what? I don't know why. Since I grew up, when I was still in the university, in the not that, like the senior high school, I always like to get it for the backpack all the time going out. But after I really been graduated, and also I starting to use some of the very small purse, small bags all the time. So what I can only take is always maybe sort of like a lipstick shape about these iWork small portable chargers. Okay, so I can always get holding on it, and then putting it on the back of here. And also some just tie around one of those chargers. And also it says currently unavailable. Okay, thank you for telling me. And also a lot of people traveling, I guess. Yeah, so take for the traveling, it will really, really become very, very nice about it. And also, how are you feeling these days, Simon? It's really been few days haven't seen you. And also, are you planning to getting for some of the traveling when with everyone like these days around? So you can always get to using with this one if it definitely going to get available in the future, and also you can definitely get to using with this. And also, what to choosing with other colors, it will be much more easier to find in it than the black one. So for the black one, I always get mixing with my lipstick. So let's just putting it always onto the backwards. To just get to use with this, I will small foldable charger. And also just got done traveling. Actually, I used that Samsung luggage. It was ideal. Lightweight. Wow, that is really, really good to hear. And also, even the 28 inches one. That's really good to hear. And also, Sarah just said, hey, Sarah, how are you feeling today? I'm so glad to see you. And also, someone just said, it swivels surrounded nicely. That's really perfect. That's also the one I like it most. Okay, bye now. Okay, bye, Simon. Hope you're going to enjoy and the next about the day about the Black Friday and also about for the Thanksgiving Day. Hope you're going to enjoy that. And also, Sarah, how are you feeling these days? And also, it seems like being around 2 days haven't seen the rain. And then let me move up to another one. It's about the JBL Go 3 speaker that I always get to playing quite a lot of music in here. And also I just get quite a lot of nice thing all around the time. Sarah just said, good, how are you? Wow, you're so cute. I love that emoji. And also I'm so fantastic today. And also I can't wait to get in for the Black Friday actually. Because it's always girls shopping day, right? With quite a lot of girls that they are always waiting for the day of the year. And also, Simon just said, I will enjoy Black Friday. I'm just glad we so. Yeah, exactly. You're saving for that. So good luck, Simon, again. And also hope next Halloween we can still get to talk about the Star Wars together. So let's just get to go with this JBL Go 3 speaker. It is just get very easy to always turning it on. And that you can just get it sounds very, very easily. So you could always get to feel with it. Very easy to get connected. And even the last time when I just take the speakers out, I just want to display on my teammates. And also it's around two rooms far away from that, just like around my live streaming room. And also it got connected with my phone very, very easily. So that really surprised me quite a lot. So if you would like to going and would like for me to go in for the bathroom, I would always put in it and here together. And also it's a waterproof and dustproof speaker. Even when you're going to the beach, that they could just be fine. But what about just going on it for on like summer days? These days it's really too cold. Yeah, just getting with some of the music just at home, and also maybe just like my sunny days. I really hope that today I'm going to getting for some of the picnic with my friends, but I'm not pretty sure if it's still getting pretty sunlight today. But it is really, really quite amazing that I got to use with this JBL Go 3 speaker about broken connection. You can easily just hear that. And also, it is really, really very nice about the reminding sound. Then finally, you can turn it off just by single click with it. And also, you can even play some of the scary music. It will really, really be in something like in the natural. Yeah, that is really quite cool. And also the one I get is just to go with this one, with the red one. And also it will just have a very, very nice with another color about the blue color. And also I just borrow it to my teammate, and also she's not returned it back yet. And also with other colors, I guess in the future I'm going to get another one, but I'm not pretty decided about the color because they are really, really so beautiful with their very great design. So if you do really like it, definitely get to check on the carousel to go with a very light one, and also like around 1 to 2 ounce, 2 ounces in here. It's really quite light that I can always holding it up and then putting it into the different places I just really, really wanted to. And also like to putting in something that is always going to go and also have this lightweight large capacity storage bag. I have to say to use and also getting with some of the storage bag, it really works now that whenever I just get to holding it up and also getting with all of these things always onto the top. So as you could say, with its very large capacity, it includes around 50 liters about its, yeah, its capacity. That is really quite big. And also can easily just get lifting it up with all of these handles always onto the top so that you can feel it's really quite easily and also get to using with all of these speakers. So as you could always get to check with this lightweight large capacity storage bag, you will find it really very nice about it. Inside it could be a very bright color instead of the gray color as well, and also you can put everything inside here. So you could always get to check with it and also to put everything inside with this very nice and also very large capacity about the storage bag, and then you can put in it just onto the backwards. So always get to use and also always get to enjoy with this lightweight large capacity storage bag. It could just become very nicely that I just love it. And also you have a very clear about this one, so can you still get to say with this, it comes and also getting very nicely to stay through these windows, so whenever you just put quite a lot of clothes, a lot of comforters always in there, it could just become very nicely about it. So using with this lightweight large capacity storage bag, I could still get to using with another thing to always enjoy my stuff, which I love the most. To always get to using with this during smooth Q3 jumbo, which I just love it. And also I just really got enjoy with this to have and also to use with this during smooth Q3 jumbo. This is what my favorite about shooting quite a lot of pictures, quite a lot of videos about that. Especially it just have a case that you can also take it out there. It just have all the attachments always put it on here very tight. As you could always get to say. With both of these things, you just have the manual always onto the side. You can always have everything in here, and also you just have the way to go like this. And what about another thing about the stabilizer as well? And also here is just get very easy to always install with it, to using with the joystick, and also to getting for the trigger bottoms that you can always have its different function. You just have the stabilizer to always putting it onto the floor, and then you can pull it out to getting everything in there, and then finally you can swivel for it. So getting everything if you just really get needed for it. So if you're ever doing to using and also getting with this during smooth Q3 jumbo, it could become very easy and nice. Then let's just install with it. So if you are ever going to install with this one, here is really going to be very cool. And also you can just putting it always onto this one, and then finally you can just get to enjoy with this. If you are ever doing and also if you are ever using in here, you could definitely get to check with it and then putting it with its phone camera direction. So what about you guys? Well, you like to getting for some of the things in here. So if you are ever doing and also if you are ever choosing in here, it could really become very smoothly. And then let's just turning it on to follow its. And also, Andy J is just saying, Jessie is great. I'm really appreciate that. Thank you so much, sweetie. And also, here we got it to always turning it on. And also, as you can always get to see with it just have the power button whenever you just get to click with this button. And then it will show you about its power to show you on here. And another thing is about changing for its modes. And all about the follow mode, it will just become very easy and nice to always controlling it. And then here with both of the shooting button and also getting with the zoom in and also zoom out button, you could easily get connecting with its application, which I will show you lately. And then with about this trigger button, you could always get to click it 3 times continuously. You have to do it continuously one more time. So you know what I cannot do is always to get in it very continuously. Okay, here we got trying for it. If you click very fast, it could become very easy to always controlling with it. And what I prefer is always to using from my hands. And about the lights that you can turn it on, switch it to my selfie. That could always provide a very bright light always on me. Then finally, let me just connecting with my applications so that I can easily just get shooting all around to use with this during smooth, yeah, with the DY camera. DY Cami, it is also the applications. So here we got to say with this one, here we just get for the video mode, which you can easily to turning it on. Yeah, start shooting and also to zoom in to say about all of the lights very close. It can come to 6 times plus about it, which is really quite nice about it, and also you can get back. And here that it just have all of the things about to change and also controlling with it. If you want to do with it, to getting for the beauty camera, yeah, which is going to get much more beautiful, and then you can switch it always onto the backwards. If you want to taking it and also switching for the photo modes, you can use the hand on, and then let's just get to say to go and also using the stabilizer to putting it always onto the table. And then finally you got always using your hands. Yeah, it's got focus, 3, 2, and 1. And then finally when I'm just going to speaking on the left, yeah, as you can say, I'm not touching with it. If ever I'm just getting up, get down. If you even want to shooting for some of the videos, some of the pictures, that could always become very nice and very beautiful about it. It is always going to track and also getting on your face. And here is the shooting modes. If you would like to getting free the photo modes, which is also going to do it very nice about it, and then you can focus. Yeah, so which you could always get to do, and also shooting quite a lot of things in here, even only on your own. Even when you're on the backwards, you just want to changing with another camera. Yeah, you focus on my hand again. So you just shoot the picture for me. So every time I just like to using with these cameras always get me quite a lot of fun with it. That's what I like it most. And also you can just get turning it off. Its battery, it's really quite nice. You can use up to 10 hours. And also for about 2 hours I have been using the summer days, its battery is not heating at all. That's why I just highly recommend to use with this sharing smooth Q3 jumbo that you can always getting to go with it and also getting to use with this all around. Then finally putting it always onto the back to switching for the stabilizer as well. Whenever you got to do and also got to controlling with it, that is really become quite cool. And then putting it just into the backwards. Okay, seems like something have fallen down in here. And also let me just move on to the another item to share with you together. Here is the another one to use with these power based awareness here. Here is another kind of the about the earbuds, which I also like it so much to just get quite a lot of music whenever I just going about for some of the exercise. What I like most about it, it will just count and also getting for the exercise all together. It will just going and also to block the sound. So maybe after my life, I got to check what is exactly stuck in my gaming chair is real. So let's just get to check with this one at the meantime. To use for this power this earphone, it will just become very easy and also very nice about its shape. It will become a little bit bigger. So if you would like to go and also take yourself always going to a gym, and normally it is really quite great job if you're not going to exercising for such a long time. And then finally you can take this out without taking the case. You can putting it always on your ear because it can last you around like 8 hours to just get all the battery. And including with the case, you can use up to 24 hours. It can block the sound very nicely whenever you just want to play the music. You can always get click with it. Click 1, 2, or 3 times just by using and also getting with these Powerbeats Pro wireless earphone, which is very easy and simple. You can easily switch it with its sound as well whenever you just like to. And also let me also get to play with some of the sounds on it. Whenever you are just getting to doing, and also you can just get to choosing in here all around here. That is really quite cool whenever you got to do with it, and also to change for all of the volumes together. And then finally getting it always onto the back. That is really quite nice. That I like always to putting it and always holding it onto these together. Yeah, that's what I like it. And also you have the two color options to choose for the black one and also choose the navy one. It is also going to be very fun to use it in here. And then you can put it just onto the backwards. I always get to play with quite a lot of music in here and then plug it in. So finally you will get with this Powerbeats Pro wireless earphones always to do, and also getting quite a lot of music, and also it's also waterproof. that even for me, I get free some of this reading, and also there is no problem that I just, yeah, I can enjoy with this PowerPoint Pro wearing these earbuds, then that could just be fun. Even when I'm just getting for the exercising at home, and also I want to block the sound when my boyfriend is just playing the games. Yeah, I just want to wear this one all the time to always block it because it's not going to disturb me at all. So using and also getting with this equipment is always to use with this both Felix select tech adjustable dumbbell. I normally get to doing and also some of the yoga on the yoga mat as well. And I like that so much because it's really will be quite safer than I expected to just get adjusted with all of the weights. Because all of the weight when you're just going to change with the different moves, it will just holding on its on the dumbbell very tight, and also it is not going to be easily to just get falling down or some stuff like that. You always get to using and also have this full Felix Select Tech adjustable dumbbell. It's really quite a space saving equipment that I love it. So you can always get to find with it and also get to enjoy with all of the things together to use and also to have with this both Felix Select Tech adjustable dumbbell. Those get quite a lot of lifting, and also you can always getting to go exercising with your families, right? Which you can always changing with all of the weights. That's what I really highly recommend to use and also to get with this both Felix Select Tech adjustable dumbbell. So if you do really like it, you can definitely get to check on the carousel to see the details, and also even with another one to use, it is just to go and also to get with this track and vacuum. It is just to go and also to using in here that it could become very nice about it. You always get to use with this one. It is only around 2 ounces that you can easily holding it up. And what I like most is because with this bottom that you can always get pressing, and then finally all the garbage will get out with no touch at all. Then I can always get quite a lot of garbages in here, and also here are always getting quite a lot of dust in here. Whenever you're turning it on, it will become very easy to save from it, right? And another thing about it, about its suction, its suction is really quite amazing. Whenever you just need to do with it, you can easily just pressing with this button, and then finally to always get absorbing always in here together, and then always putting it with all the attachments to go and also to using it here together. It just have this one firstly to plug it in, and also to getting for all of these brushes together, it will be very nicely to use and also to getting on here together. And another thing is that's to use with this one. So that is really become very cool and also very nicely about it. You will just get very enjoyable with this one to get quite a lot of cap hairs on it. And also even sometimes when you put something, it's just like the carpet, if you're not cleaning it for such a long time, it will, before we have the cat, and also it is also going to on the carpet, it will get a little bit dirty, so I will still need to clean with it all around. So just get to use with the charm panel vacuum, it will really do quite great job. So I was using it here, and also you can just putting it always onto the back to use both of these charm panel vacuum, and then just putting it always onto the back, and then putting it always get to go in here with this sharpener vacuum, just get cleaning with it, and also it's very easy to putting it just into my car. Yeah, it's really not going to take so many steps. I will also let you show with this. Yeah, here is the charging case, charging parts that you can easily get to charging it here when you're ever turning it on. You can always tell from its battery. Normally over 15 minutes it will just be fine. So normally I would like to using and until it is not running on battery, and then I will still get to charging with it. So I didn't actually count it for it, but even it is can using it for more and more times that I really highly recommend. And let me also show you the another stuff which I also highly recommend about the speakers. It comes and also getting with this sound for 3 speakers by the Anchor fan. It's just the stereo sound that I really love it. So let's just get to check in here with the sound for 3 speaker. I have to say it is an amazing speaker. You will always get it for a stereo sound, and also even it will be a little bit heavier than the JBL Go 3 speaker, but its using time can up to 24 hours after a full charge. You can easily turn it on. It's getting connected also very fast and all that. So you can always get in here and then finally get connecting with it. if you are ever going to do, you could always get lower for you as well. So using with this Sound 43 by Anchor brand speaker and also get higher as well. So I was changing for it. It is really quite enjoyable, and also let me check about its ranges. So you could just get very easily about it to always get higher up, waiting for around 5 to 7 seconds, then finally it will always get for the reminding sound. No matter for the lowest and also for the highest sound, it will always get to remind you. No matter changes for the ranges or also the volumes, it will also get to remind you all the way. If you are ever not playing the games, not playing any songs around, so that you can always get adjusting with it so much. Like for example, you want to, like for me, normally I would like to prepare for some of the surprise, and also when I just get connecting with it, I prefer always getting for the lowest sound. But I don't want to play that sound all the time, so you can always get for the lowest. You will just have the reminding sound to let you know, okay, it is already get silence. And then talking about this Bluetooth bottom, it will also going to broke its connection just like the JBL Go. And also the another thing about it, it is just going to get reconnected about long passing. Yeah, then finally you can just get in here, and then finally to connecting with this all together. So if you do really like it, you can definitely get to check on the carousel to see the details, and then putting it, turning it off, just putting it on the back. To using and also having with this Sound Core 3 by Anchor being speaker, you can always get to playing with all of the music with it, and also you just have the 4 dots to prevent it is going to be too slide off. Whenever you just have everything on it, you will find it really quite easier to always get quite a lot of things on it. And another thing what I would always get to highly recommend, yeah, before I'm just going to get with another item, is about this one, which I feel it is always very fantastic to using. With this Sound 43 by Anchor being speaker, you will find it really quite nice about it. It will just have two 100% titanium always onto the top, so that you can always get in with this Sound Core 3 speaker by Anchor band, and also you can put in it always onto the backwards. And another thing is about the electric toothbrush that I like it. You know what about the electric toothbrush? I have to mention one of the, you know what salary is that, because I like to eating for quite a lot of spicy foods. So every time when I just get to choosing for it, and also when I just getting for some of the electric toothbrush, I will definitely get something which is always get provide for my teeth. And also because it's too sensitive, that normally it is just going ahead and also get all my teeth to get bleeding all around. So what I highly recommend is always to using with this electric toothbrush, and then finally I got always putting it onto the backrest. So here we go. Here we just get to use it in here, and also have this electric toothbrush. You will just have two attachments, and also get connecting with it. You will also get for a countdown, just getting for some sort of like the timer when you're ever going to use it in here, and also to put everything onto the top of here together, so that you can easily just turn it on, switch it into the different modes, switch it for the daily using, gone care, sensitive mode, water mode, deep cleaning mode, and the mode to always cleaning your tongue. I like modes, it's all about the sensitive modes. And also you can turn it on, daily using, we can hear it sound very well. And then so if your teeth is always get bleeding all around the time, and you find out this is really a little bit uncomfortable for you every time, what I highly recommend is always to use with this electric toothbrush to always testing if you are pressing really high. So maybe some of the people they got their teeth bleeding is always because of their stress, or maybe when they're really pressing that too heavy with some stuff like that. So you can always get to using with this strings or with this electric toothbrush all around the time. And also here you just have a charging port, and also you still have the CE for the certifications as well. And also if you would like to going for the travel with this one, it will still getting for the case, so that you could easily just get store everything inside into this case together. And it will have 4 attachments to putting it including with this case together. So if like me, I normally just going for the traveling and also going for some of the other places, when if I need to live in a hotel, I will definitely take this one. I do not want to experience for such like the hard brush it anymore. I just want to use in this one. And hello, Nate. Welcome, Nate. How are you feeling these days? How are you feeling today is not about these days because yesterday we have met each other, right? Then let me move up to another one. Another one is the Fitbit Burst 2 smartwatch. Every time I just go